What's up, my people? I'm back at you. I had to take a hiatus. I was doing the school thing, as you can see. So I had to take a hiatus from doing the show and get the school thing out the way. And now that I done got it out the way, as you can see, got the cap on, and I'm done. Woo! Was that hard? Oh my goodness, Lord. That was rough. But got it done. Now I'm a grad of a bachelor's degree and working on my master's with the wifey. She be done before I'm done. But hey, the Scots is doing big things. Never know, you could have Dr. Scots. You never know. Wife ain't feeling that, but hey, never know what the man upstairs got in store for you. But with that being said, I can't start the show out without starting it out right. God bless this show. Bless my peeps out there. Keep them safe. And may this show continue. All right. Well, with that being said, I missed y'all. Let me holla at y'all. And I miss doing this. I enjoy it. And as you can see, I got my little toys out here today. I'll explain what that's all about in a minute. But as I always say, this show has been raised in the AZ. I'm from the D, and I'm always repping me. Hey, can't do nothing but be real. That's just me. That's just how I do it. That's just how I flow. All right, so the topic of today will be, why do people hurt kids? This is what these toys out there, this is what it symbolizes the kids. But before I get deep in there, I had my drink. I'm not trying to make people out to be alcoholics. I just like a nice little swig of drink sometimes. This is that Barefoot Moscato. And this is some tasty stuff. So, like I said, I ain't trying to make y'all to be alcoholics. I'm just trying to keep you up to date on what's good out there. And I don't promote drinking and driving. So, if you go drink, sit at home, enjoy yourself, or have a designated driver that they can drive you home when you done got toasted and wasted, get everybody to the crib so you don't be hurt out there or you don't hurt anybody else. All right, with that being said, let it be known that you can't put it out there. Don't drink and drive. All right, so, I'm going into my news, and, this goes out to a special family out there in Inkster. I don't understand what's going on out there with all this violence, but this fool shot a 2-year-old kid. It just doesn't make sense. This is from my hometown, Inktown. It just doesn't make no sense. I'm not going to put the family's name out there, but I'm sending wishes and prayers out to you and your family for that precious little 2-year-old girl being shot down by an idiot. But he will get his. He ain't going to make it in the joint. After everybody seeing this, they're going to be at it. And you'll get yours. So, with that being said, a special shout out. This is why I got the little toys out there, for the little kiddies out there, that's being killed, for somebody being mad about another person or mad because they're paying child support. Kids didn't ask to be here. If you're unhappy and whatnot, kill yourself. Hurt yourself. Let somebody else hurt you as opposed to going to hurt a kid. It just makes no sense. But with that being said, there was also some violence with break-ins. With men breaking into people's homes. and trying to shoot people. Once violator, he got met with a little resistance. Where a person had a bigger gun than he had. You know, think next time you're going into somebody's place, a house or business, and want to take something that doesn't belong to you. There'll be somebody out there waiting on you to get you. You know, so hopefully all the violence will stop in Michigan and, you know, my two hometowns, Inkster and Detroit. And not the only one. You know, there's violence everywhere, but they've been having a lot of violence there in Detroit and Inkster, you know, and especially to that child. And I've seen a lot of people go out to the spot, you know, and put the candles and toys and whatnot. So, with that being said, you know, keep helping the children and, you know, and that family so they will understand and be helped through this grieving process. So, but that was the news. I'm done with that news. I just had to, it was just a segment that needed to be done for them, you know, especially for them, you know, with the violence. So, now, going on, you know, I got to have my little stories. So, you know, my stories out there is just understanding women. You know, it's a hard thing to understand some of the women nowadays. You know, they have you on your heels, your toes, you know, trying to figure out about them, you know. But if you learn to, you know, take care of them, then they won't give you such a headache. You know, learn on what they like, what they don't like, what, you know, makes them happy, what makes them tick, you know, again, what makes them tick. You know, that's why I've been in mine for a while. You know, you just got to listen to them. You know, when they talking to you about something that's going on, you say, huh? What? Really? You don't say. Uh-huh. I got you. She shouldn't have done that. If you just say those things, you know, you be all right, and that might help you. You know, just like you can even twist the words around sometimes. You know, but just long as you just acknowledge, like, she did what? Huh? Really? You don't say. Wow. She shouldn't have done that. And things will be easy. You just got to say that. I just helped a few people out. Their marriages right now, their relationships. You say all that stuff, you'll be all right. Even if you're watching football, you just say that. Wow, yeah? I know she didn't say that. What? You get those in there, and she feel like you're paying attention to it, and you can watch your football. And won't bother you no more. I'm telling you, try it out. It works. I'm telling you. But if you don't, you keep trying to ignore and play and football, she might creep out on you, maybe. Or she'll get on your nerves. One of the two. So you do those. Those might help you. You know, I think it helps me sometimes. You know, I could be into the TV and I just say some things, act like I'm acknowledging, so she can let me alone. Especially when I'm watching my sports. You know, she only chill when we watching basketball. I ain't worry about it. But when I'm watching football or I'm watching Sports Center, I'm a Sports Center fan. I have that all the time. You know, so just pay attention to your woman. I'm telling you, pay attention to your woman. You know, and again, you know, most of these shows, you know, I can't You know, it just the child's just on my heart. You know, and you know, just take care of the kiddies. Just take care of the kitties. That's all I ask. You know, watch out for the kids. You know, and for that matter, watch out for the women. You know, you got to do all that stuff. So, but I'm going on my next story. This is family. You know, family, you know, is a special thing. When family wants to be special. You know, nowadays, you know, family is just not a special thing. You know, you can have people out there, like I got friends out there that I met on Facebook that, man, it's so uncanny how close friends that we are. You know, so you know, Siobhan, she's been pretty good. Lisa, Greg, and Donna, I've never seen these people, and we seem to be like this more than my family, which is pretty just uncanny. You know, not to meet somebody and y'all be that close and in sync and have never met. You know, family these days, you know, I don't think they know the F, the A, the M, the I, the L, the Y. I don't think they know that anymore. Because family just thinks about themselves. They don't think about each other. They don't promote each other. They don't thank each other. It's all about them. Or if you don't fit into their fucking box that they've set, then you're on the outside of the box looking in. You know, and it's, you know, and it's not all family. It's just certain ones within the family. You know, that makes you just grit your teeth. You know, and I'm not afraid to put my family out there. We're not as close as we used to be. We grew up like this, and we're like that. And the biggest thing that happened is death within the family. You know, when my mom passed, and it got rough. It got ugly. You know, I admit I said some nasty things I shouldn't have said. And they said some nasty things they shouldn't have said as well. And when my grandmother passed, that even got worse. Some things were said that shouldn't have been said. And it came with the terror. Instead of supposedly coming closer, we went further. And then last but not least, my uncle passed. You know, that made us even less together. You know, so we've got to learn to be more family. You know, like back in the 70s and in some of the 80s, but the 70s, man, family was all about family. You know, and we've lost that. Where we've lost it, I have no idea, but we lost it. You know, but as you can see, this particular show is not about a lot of jokes. You know, it's about being serious out there. And I felt like I wanted to do a serious show. Didn't want to do a whole lot of funny laugh and jokes like I normally do. But, you know, kids, family, family, and family. You know, you can't get enough of that. And I'm putting us out there. We need to get back. We need to understand, you know, even us as a race, we're lost. You know, and we need to figure out how to get back. And like I told you all, eventually I'm going to come up with something where I'm going to bring us back. I'm working on it. Eventually I will, but my biggest thing is the organization. and it'll be lifetime distribution. And I'm gonna come out with some shirts and an outfit that will make us look together, wearing this same outfit. Maybe eventually I can get out and talk to the younger generation, and maybe I'm that next leader. Maybe I'm that one that has to get into Malcolm X and Dr. Martin Luther King's place. I could never be as they were, but maybe I can do some helping. Sorry, I had to be serious this show. My next show, I promise I'll get back to the laughing jokes and funny and cracking. But, seeing I'm wearing this cap, I had to show my intelligence. So I had to bring that serious side on, since, I have my degree, and I didn't really go out on my first degree as I am with this one. This one was just meant more, and that's why, I'm out there with myself, pushing that, I'm a grad of DeVry University. I have to put that out there, a grad, and I'm working on my master's. Proud of myself. It's something I can show the kids. I can't just be talking the talk. I talk the talk and walk the walk. So, with that being said, I'm going to have to put my summary out there, of what I thought about, why people hurt kids, and, I think people have been so lost in society today, they just don't know what to do with themselves. And I think now that, races are so divided, you may not think they are, but, they're just not as openly as they used to be back in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, where they were hanging brothers and sisters and whatnot. Now, there's hanging, you just can't see it. It's more mental. It's more of a mental hanging. And, and they got us out killing each other. So they really don't have to do anything but just sit back. They planted the seed, and we're continuously watering it. So with that being said, until we get back together as one, as a race, as a society, you're going to continue to see people hurting kids. They're hurt, and they don't know how to take that hurt out and make it into a positive. They think it make them feel better with a negative, with hurting somebody. And we need to figure it out and get it together. I will be putting it out there for people that want to join this organization that I'm starting, the Lifetime Distribution. I'm also hollering at my boy out there, Sid. Sid got a good organization going on out there. I forgot the name right there, but one of my shows, I'll put it out there again. Sid, you need to come get down with me as well. Just like I was trying to promote you, you need to come out and promote me. Yeah, I'm putting you out on blast. That's what I do. You know me. So, I just want to let you know, we're going to get something started. We're going to get back together as a race. We're going to be helping each other to strive, and quit all of this struggling and hatred towards one another. So, that's one of the reasons why people hurt people. They hurt and they're not thinking. But, me, how I always have to end my show. And the next show we will have callers come in. I'll have a nice good topic and I will promote it early so everybody can get in and get down. And eventually, I keep saying this, we're going to do live either sometime in a couple of months. Figure it out and do live and make things a whole lot easier. But I got to crawl before I can walk. So I'm doing some crawling. But one thing I do have to say is that Arizona did on Facebook. Facebook did put me out there as wanted to be rated my show as an entertainment spot here in Arizona. I thought that was the bomb. You know, that means I'm doing some things. I'm getting a little recognition. So I got to just keep pumping and keep pushing and tearing at it, and eventually I'll knock walls down, and Tank Show will be a household name. You know. So with that being said, you know how I do. Tank said it, and it shall be done. Holla!